Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We often get asked if I'm concerned about my child's language or if I'm concerned about my child's social skills or other types of skills, and my child doesn't have any negative behavior, why would I go with ABA? Shouldn't I use speech therapy or some other kind of intervention? So, the answer that we give is that ABA is so much more than just behavior. Unfortunately, the word behavior is in ABA, but behavior to us really just means any action that is observable and measurable, meaning we can see it and we can track it. So there are so many skills that fall into the realm of behavior, and we do so much more than just manage negative behavior. I mean, that's a big part of it, is managing negative behavior, but you can't manage negative behavior without teaching skills.
So we look at language, for instance, as a behavior and skill acquisition. So in order to decrease negative behavior, we're increasing language. We're constantly increasing language skills, we're increasing social skills, and we're increasing compliance. So, going with a speech therapist or another type of therapist that's not ABA, especially at the beginning when a child doesn't have instructional control, isn't going to be very beneficial because, a lot of the other professions don't work on instructional control, like sitting, attending, compliance, that type of thing. So an ABA therapist right from the very beginning is working on instructional control. So responding to commands like come here, sit down, look at me, hey, let's play together, let's develop a relationship together. And then working on language skills and teaching a student that using language skills can be really fun and can get them what they want. So that's why ABA.
Yeah, we have parents who were very concerned with their child's language. They went to the speech therapist. The speech therapist, unfortunately, wasn't able to get much done because the child just wouldn't even sit in one place. So that's when they came to us and they said, why don't you work with this child, get them to a certain point where they're attending and listening. And then, speech therapy could be super helpful. It's not that it's one or the other. They really could be both, but some prerequisite skills are required. And that's what ABA does really well. We do language skills, academic, social, all of those skills. We narrow them down into observable and measurable goals. So you can take pre-academic and talk about printing, and that's a behavior. You could talk about reading, and you could talk about how many words per minute can a child read. That's a behavior. How many instructions do they respond to? That's a behavior. So when we think about behavior in ABA, don't just think about it in terms of negative behavior, but think about it in terms of anything a child can do that we can observe. And that's what we'll work on. And that's why it's just so advantageous in so many areas to so many kids, not just if you're seeing negative behavior.